Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Excuse me. Today I'll be telling you guys about myself and about what I like to do on a daily basis and about my labor and delivery story. So, my name is Brittany. I am 16 years old. My birthday is March 7, 2003, and my daughter's name is Leilani. Her birthday is May 23rd, 2019, and she is now 3 months. And what I like to do is get up, take care of my daughter, play with her, feed her, and just stuff like that. I go online, apply for jobs and things like that, and sources like resources or stuff like that will help me out, like if you're depressed or any of that. So before I go to bed, I read the Bible that I have. It's an app on my phone, and thanks to my friend Donovan, like I'm proud of him as well. Like he's came a long way and continue striving for what you want to do and what makes you happy, and I know that's dancing, and I'm proud of you. Like literally, I'm really proud of you, and prayers to you. Like you're the only friend I got right now, and I'm happy that you're there for me when I need someone to talk to. And yeah, anyway, so back to what I was saying. I read the Bible, and just sometimes I pray or I listen to church music and stuff like that, and then I end up falling asleep, take a little nap and things like that. But yeah, what else? Let's see, what else do I have to tell you guys? I like to go to the gym because when I was pregnant, I was so insecure about my body and stuff like that. And even after I had Leilani, I was so insecure. I don't know why, I'm pretty sure like there's a lot of girls, teenagers, like they feel so insecure, but I learned to love myself and the way I am and how God created me, and you should never feel insecure. If someone loves you, they're gonna love you for who you are and how you are, because that's how God created you. And so don't ever feel insecure, and if people hate on you, ignore them, just kill them with kindness and leave it up to God, because at the end of the day, there's really nothing for you to do. Like there's no point of fighting someone over something that or fighting even over a boy. Like there's a lot of females out here that like to fight over boys and stuff like that, or boys that fight over a girl, or just things like that. Like that's not necessary. It's just like drama. Like there's a lot of people like that probably want to fight me. I don't feed into it because I know I'm better than that, and I know I got better responsibilities to take care of now, and that my mindset is not on fighting or fighting over a boy or looking to be in a relationship at the moment. Not that I don't want to be I don't want to be in a relationship right now because of my ex and things like that. Maybe I'll make a video and tell you guys about that too. But yeah, so any girls out there, like if you ever experience anything like through your life or drama, if you're going through depression or anything like that, just find something that's gonna keep you from being depressed, that's gonna make you happy, make you feel better. The thing that makes me feel better is reading the Bible, reading the Bible, spending time with my daughter, and going to the gym once in a while, because I want to work on my body. Not that I don't have an ugly body, I'm just so insecure. Like I think I'm fat and stuff like that when I'm really not. But I've been working on it, and maybe in a couple videos or so, or maybe the next video I'll post. I'll add some clips into the video to show you guys my results, like on how when I was pregnant, before I was pregnant, when I was pregnant, and then after I got pregnant, and then after my gym results, you know. So yeah, and stuff like that. And you just gotta stay positive, you know, through everything you go through. If you and your family are going through tough times, you know, just pray to God and leave it up to God and stuff like that. Like, you just gotta pray, like, stay positive. Don't let anyone cross your mind, like, with negativity. Don't feed into the negativity, you know, because at the end of the day, God is by our side, and God's always got us. Regardless if you believe in God or not, that man above us is watching over us, and he is always by our side, and he is protecting us, you know, sending blessings our way, like, slowly, you know. You like, it's so crazy, but like, if you don't believe in God, then it's fine. Like, I will still support you, you know. It's nothing wrong with it, you know. Everybody has their different mindsets and what they believe in and what they don't believe in, so it's fine, you know. But what I can truly say is I believe in God, and he's, you know, he's a good man, and God I trust, you know. Like, you just gotta put your life in God's hands, you know, to make things better, you know, your life better, if you want to better your life. And for those who are out there doing drugs and stuff like that, I believe in you guys. You guys could do absolutely better, you know. Drugs is not the choice. You could have whatever you want as long as you strive for it. Like, believe it or not, like, it's crazy, really. Drugs is not the thing, you know. And for those that probably used to do drugs, you know, it's fine. Like, you made a mistake, but you learn from it, you know. Like, nobody should be judged. Nobody should be judged by any mistake they make at all, because everybody makes mistakes, and nobody is perfect in life, you know. Like, no one is perfect at all, so you should never feel down. Like, if people judge you, just, you know, stay away from them, you know, block them completely out your life, you know, because that's the only way you'll keep negativity out of your life, you know. So it's best to just stay to yourself and, you know, prove everyone wrong, basically, and, you know, do what you want to do what you want to be. I mean, do what you gotta do to be what you want to be, you know. Like me, I didn't finish high school, but I'm currently going back to school, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna do online. Okay, so me, I don't like public schools because I've always been bullied, you know. I would always go home crying and things like that. Was like, so I felt so, I don't know, like, you know, I know a lot of people out there get bullied, and, you know, I don't want my siblings to experience that. I mean, everybody goes through it, you know, but behind them, like, I would step up for them because they're my siblings, and I don't want them to go through the same thing I went through. So one time, everybody was hating on me because this girl was taking pills, and I told the principal, which was the right thing to do. And everybody the girl that was doing it, she hated me because I told her boyfriend, but everybody already knew. So they wanted to fight me, they were talking about me and stuff like that. So during recess, I would go to the restroom, and I would just cry and cry and cry, you know. I wouldn't know what to do because everybody didn't like me. I was the quiet one in class, basically. I would sit in the back and just focus on myself. I would do my work and stuff like that. And yeah, everybody didn't, you know, I didn't have that many friends, but I was doing so good, you know. I knew, like, I'm not saying I know I'm smart, like, but don't let bullies get to you. Like, don't let them put you down, and, you know, so you could get bad grades, because you're gonna be so sad and be depressed. You're not, like, believe it. Like, my old school, one time I gave up to the point where I was crying and crying and crying, like, in the restroom. I did not get out. The principals were announcing my name on the, what is it called, the announcement thing. Yeah, and I was in the restroom, so I didn't want to. And they're like, Brittany, if you're on campus, please come to the office. And I didn't want to. So like the third time I finally went, they asked me what was wrong and I told them. And then eventually, I guess it was time for me to tell myself, you know, I can't let them bully me. It's time for me to stand up for myself. Like, you know, Brittany, this, stand up for yourself, tell the principal, you know. So I started standing up for myself, and that's when I knew I was stronger than what I was, like, what I thought I was. So I thought I was, like, you know, weak. I thought I was this, that. Everyone has a weakness in them. But believe it or not, everyone is strong. Like, every woman out here that had a baby, you guys are strong. Like, it was just crazy. Like, but school, yeah, that's the reason why I do online. I'm homeschooled because I don't like public schools. But yeah, what else do I do daily? Clean. I love to clean. Like, I'm literally a clean freak. I love cleaning. I like cooking. I like drawing. I love music. Calms me. Like, music is my thing. Like, it just calms me down and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, now we could talk more about, you know, any stories you guys want me to tell you guys. I will tell you guys with honest and, you know. So just comment down below. So let's get into my labor and delivery story, guys. So my due date was May 24th. My daughter came May 23rd before her due date. So we woke up, you know, I was feeling pains, like contractions every minute, you know. So I was like lost. I was like, Mom, you know, I told my mom, and then I felt water come down. I was sitting outside on a chair and I asked my sister, is this pee or is it water? I was just like confused. I was so scared. I was like, she's coming, I'm scared. Got out the shower and I told her, I was like, Mom, did my water break or is this just pee? Or is this just pee? She said, your water broke, let's go to the hospital, let's go. So we got I got my stuff, everybody got their stuff, my siblings, we headed straight to the hospital. And yes, I was hungry because it was like 9 in the morning and I was hungry and I wanted McDonald's. My mom said, no, you can't eat because you're going into labor, so they didn't want me to eat. So I was like, ugh. But the doctors brought me, you know, hospital food. You know, it wasn't too bad, but just ate it because I was hungry. So yeah, and they had me in this big room and I was laying on the bed. They put the monitor on the baby. They try to put IV, you know, the IV in right here. Wait, what is it? Somewhere right here. And they couldn't do it. They popped one of my veins out. It was somewhere right here. And my vein blew out. They didn't want to go in, they didn't want to stay in, so they did this hand, which it was somewhere right here. And they didn't want to stay in, so they did it somewhere right here. Yeah, so they blew two veins out, and then finally got it to stay, and it hurt really bad. Like, it was still bruised when I left the hospital, and I started getting these really sharp contractions. You know, it was really on my lower back where I was having all the contractions, and I did not get epidural, I did it natural. And they gave me like this pain medicine. They put it in my IV. That was like the only pain medicine I got, and it kind of helped out. It helped me out, you know, with my contractions and stuff. It kind of helped out my contractions. And what else was I saying? Oh, and yeah, and then they made me sit on this ball, like, you know, this bouncy ball, so it could help out with my contractions. But it was working, but then it wasn't really working. So after that, they made me lay on my side and they put the ball between my legs, you know. And and then so my bag, the bag Lonnie was in, it wasn't fully, you know, like all the water wasn't out, and I was 5 centimeters when I went into the hospital. So they made me, you know, doggy style, obviously. and I don't know what they did, but they opened the bag more to the point where the water just all came out. And then I was laying on my side, and they were like, "Are you ready to push? Are you ready to push?" And I was like, "Yeah." So my mom was, she was helping me. She was like, "Just push, don't listen to what they're saying, because you know how they tell you to push. They tell you to breathe in and then push." But I wasn't doing that. I was just pushing, to get her out of me. So it took me about 30 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 30 minutes. And yeah, it was hard, but I didn't get no epidural. Like, no. But as soon as she came out, it felt like, it felt good and stuff like that. And then, yeah, she was 8 pounds and 9 ounces, I believe. I don't remember, but yeah, she came out at 8:07 p.m. And after that, I was still in the bed because I was bleeding, and they had to put stitches. And then I had to get cleaned up because there was blood all over me and stuff. So yeah, I had to get cleaned up, and then they put me in a different room, and I was in the hospital for 3 days. And then they had to run tests on Leilani, and then we had to wait till her results came in just to make sure everything was good. And if something came up, I had to stay in the hospital. They gave me a choice to stay with her or to leave, but nothing was wrong, so they released me from the hospital. And yeah, but I didn't want to do epidural because I heard it affects your back, and I didn't want to have back pains, in the future, so I didn't get epidural and stuff like that. So I did it natural. I did it natural. Some people think it's nasty, which is not nasty. If you're gonna have a baby, do it natural. Don't get epidural unless you can't do it. But to me, I think everyone could actually do it because every woman is strong. And yeah, you should never put yourself down because everyone is strong. And, you just gotta be positive and believe in God. Yeah, don't let anyone's negative comments bother you or anything like that. You just gotta stay positive. But yeah, okay, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys want to see in my next video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button. I'll see you guys in my next video.